Jack brings us The Gold. It kicks off Sunday, the 12th of February at 9 o'clock on BBC One and iPlayer. So this is a true story from the 80s.
Yes.
So who do you play? What's the whole show about?
So it's 1983. It's a true story about the Brink's-Mat robbery, which at that time was the biggest robbery in world history in 1983. And basically, it was 6 guys in a van went into a warehouse, Heathrow, just outside London, and they thought, although this has been disputed, but they thought they were going to get 3 million quid in pesetas.
What are pesetas?
Pesetas is what the Spanish used to have before the European Union.
Okay.
And then...
What does it translate into, 3 million?
3 million pesetas, I don't know. You know,
It was worth stealing. It was worth hiring a van and driving to Heathrow.
But also, yeah, this is going to make what they actually found, like, it's reduced it somewhat. But what they actually found was 3 tons of pure gold bullion, which was then had a street value of 26 million sterling.
Now that's worth stealing.
Now that, yeah.
Michelle's in the van now. Okay.
Hanging outside the van.
But this isn't a spoiler because it says it right at the beginning of the show that it was so much gold that lots of it is still kind of in circulation. If you buy gold, it's still there.
Yeah, it's that much gold that they reckon that if you bought a piece of jewellery after 1983, the chances are it would have a piece of this gold in it. Because, and that's what the drama's about, is how they then sort of smelted down the gold, washed the gold, and the sort of tentacles that it spread all the way through London.
And who are you?
I play a character called Kenny Noy, who was what's called a fence, which is not something you vault over.
Good callback. Yeah. Remember the vaulting?
Yeah, great.
Not the safe vault. It's the...
Another vault.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God. It's like a multiverse.
Something to do with butt plugs. No. But yeah, no. So a fence is someone who takes stolen goods and sort of turns it into cash, and so that's who I play, the guy that did that. Yeah.
And one of the things I really enjoyed about it is, yes, it's about the crime, but it's also about the justice system and how differently it treats different people.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was sort of hailed as the one of the first major times that blue-collar criminals worked with white-collar criminals. And because it was the 1980s, and I'm told that the 1980s was a daft era.
Don't look at me.
I don't know.
What would I know about it, Jack?
You were in the van?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like a time of sort of everything got a little bit ridiculous. The hair, the clothes, deregulation in the city, all the usual kind of stuff. And so it was a very free time, and sort of anybody could make it. It was believed that. And so this is a look at, even in the criminal world, how that was crossed over into the legitimate world. And so you have a lot of sort of lawyers, and the Docklands in London are believed to be mainly funded by the cash that came from the Brinks, all those high-rise flats. So if you live in one of them, think twice.
Well, I tell you what, we've got a clip from episode 1, and this is you being approached by the robbers to help get rid of the gold.
It's just crazy, Mickey. It's our school, we can do it ourselves. How? How would you do it? Well, we're all villains. We all know fences.
Oh, yeah? Who do you know who could handle that?
A bloke in Basil on, he's got a